This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up.
We live right now, Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. We're at Uncle Tony's Donut Shop. Yo, Orlando, make some noise. Yeah, now the hyenas are here, Heather. Now the hyenas are here, all right? And why we are here is we're broadcasting, first of all, because Sway in the morning, we like to go on tour and touch the citizens hand to hand, eye to eye, Heather B.
No doubt.
And bump shoulders, right?
No doubt.
All right. Secondly, we're here for the Red Bull BC1 North American Finals that's taking place at the Dr. Phillips Center of Performing Arts tomorrow here in Orlando. But there's a whole slew of events that have been taking place since the greeting party last night. We got Michael here from Red Bull. What up, man?
Yo, what's happening?
What's up, man? Mike, what's popping? Mike, what's popping, man?
No doubt, no doubt.
Okay, what's your sneaker game looking like right there, Mike?
What about these, though?
I got those exclusives. I didn't bring mine. I worn them for half a year now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know. All right. Hey, Tracy, I realize you're still on.
Hi again.
All right. Tracy G is back in New York with DJ Wonder. What stage of it are we at? Just a North American
So
final?
this is North American final. So this basically each region of the country or the world is having their regional finals now. So this is North America, includes Canada, U.S. You're going to have like Eastern Europe. You're going to have Asia. So we're all in that stage right now. And the next step, the winner of the regional final, North American final, then gets a spot in the world final coming up in November, which is in Rome, Italy. So that's the prize right now. These guys will be competing for a spot in Rome, which is basically Super Bowl of b-boying and the breaking scene. So
okay, that's what's up. And we've done how many semi-finals? You've done 5 different.
So we did 5 ciphers in North America, Canada included. We had ciphers in D.C., Fort Lauderdale. We had one in Hawaii. Denver. So those are the 5 ciphers. So these guys, a couple of these guys won regional ciphers, and the remaining spots are invitational. So based on your kind of stat sheet for the year, there's a panel that kind of handpicks and invites the remaining spots to get in.
So just a side note, I will be going to Maui next month, Josh. So you're gonna have to hook me up, all right, brother?
Sure, for sure.
So everybody, introduce yourself. We got some of the b-boys that are in the competition tomorrow with us today.
Aloha. What's up? B-boy Josh Skittle from Hawaii.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, and then let's pass that mic right there. Go ahead.
Yo, peace. What up? This is Frankie, representing Supreme Beings crew, Queens, New York. It's the deal.
Yo, you hear that, right? Okay.
Yo, what up? It's B-boy DQ representing Delicious Lawn Gnomes crew, repping Maryland.
All right.
Yo, what up? This is B-boy Ills representing Ground Illusions and Lions of Zion.
Toronto, baby. Ills got an ill name, though, right? Ills.
Ills.
With a Z, yo.
Napalm out of Philly, Beatwax crew and Lions of Zion.
Okay. Napalm, man. Hold on, focus.
My name is Focus. I represent Flomo Crew, Helsinki, Finland.
Helsinki, Finland, man. They don't just ski out there, man. They got b-boys, right?
Yeah, I love skiing.
Yeah. Oh, you love skiing? Let me ask you, how did you get into b-boy culture? What was like that moment, that definitive moment that made you want to do this?
I got into breaking 20 years ago in '95, and actually I was taught by one of the old school b-boys in Finland, who saw B Street and Wild Style in the '80s already.
Oh wow!
So he passed on the torch to me and got into it little by little from then.
What's the scene like in Finland?
Scene is beautiful. The level is nice. Like it's really international. People travel a lot, and like the level is high. It's pretty small, but the quality is good.
The quality is good, right? All right. And people in Finland, like, does Finland support b-boy culture? Do the community, do they support it?
The community supports a little bit, so we got like the events are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
With some support, we got people in theaters supporting b-boying as well. So it's spreading out little by little, getting like into some nice dance studios and festivals. So.
Yeah, he looked like he's ready to take. He's like, Sway, quit asking me questions. I'm ready to take this shit down, man. I'm ready to take this down. All right, hey, Pon, let's pass that mic right there, man. How you been, man?
Yo, great, man. Training's been going fantastic for this, so feeling happy, feeling good.
Okay, he's also a martial artist, too, right? Yeah, okay, so he'll whoop your ass.
Not the goal,
but
things can happen.
Things can happen, right? Yeah, well, yeah, that's life. We were talking outside about possible. Can we talk about this? Is it too soon?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Okay,
It's your show, right?
Yeah, it is.
You're the boss. Yeah, I'll just I follow.
Josh Skittles. All right. I always felt like breaking culture should be sanctioned. So what Red Bull is doing is great. And just like what you were saying, like the X Games, there's a place for B-boy culture. And that's in the works right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, Red Bull is really the catalyst. They're doing such a beautiful thing to, give B-boy. And you guys have a select, 11 B-boys that are sponsored and can somewhat make a living off of this. Yeah. But, they cannot do this for everybody. So Red Bull is really the catalyst. There's also the Pro Breaking Tour, which is coming up, that, they're just trying to do something. I mean, the crazy things that we do with our bodies.
Yeah.
And injuries that we can attain, and just like our level of love for it, it would be beautiful to see, guys like us be able to make a living off of this. Whereas, a lot of them that are really nasty, they have to struggle because they have to put so much effort into this dance and their love for it that they cannot make true money off of it. So they struggle in everything else. Hard to pay rent, to eat, but they just love to dance, and it's hard to find that happy medium. Not everybody's like me where they had an additional love. I started with martial arts and turned it into a business for myself, but kept the love and found the time. Got rid of sleep. Got rid of sleep, but found the time to still be special in the b-boy scene. So there, Red Bull and the Pro Breaking Tour is really trying to make something special out of it.
Real quick, in terms of styles, like when we were in Vegas, I noticed a lot of guys were great with power moves. They could. Really strong, but a lot of guys couldn't really dance on beat.
Right.
Yeah, right? Yeah. DQ, right?
Yeah.
How important is that nowadays when it comes to these competitions?
Oh, it's very important. Like, especially for me, I try to definitely listen to the music, because without the DJ, you're just there moving.
Yeah.
The music, the DJ is like the heart of everything. So definitely listen to the music.
Yeah.
If you're not listening, then what's the point of even going out?
Right.
So,
Yeah. What's your specialty? What are you known for?
Exactly that, bro. You're nasty at dancing.
Oh, is that it? Okay. They probably okay. So what do your peers say to you about the way you dance? What are you known for?
I guess they like my flow.
Flow. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean exactly? Just your continuity and how you go
just,
from
my movement, maybe the concepts I think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Toronto.
In Toronto.
Yeah.
T-Dot, man, what's up? Where, Drake? Can you call him right now? Can you get that? That'll be ill.
Man.
Huh? We get Drake to come to one of these Red Bull competitions, right?
That'd be dope.
Wouldn't that be dope? Toronto is like that shit right now. You guys got a lot of music artists, a lot of rappers that are starting to make names for themselves. What was it like growing up in Toronto being a b-boy, though? Did they embrace that as well?
Toronto, to be honest, is kind of screw face.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's kind of trying to do their thing, but in like the recent years, it's more love now. There's a lot of unity, communities coming together, a lot of local gems. Everybody's kind of supporting each other now. So it's really dope to see the change in the scene. Yeah,
I have some of the most beautiful women on the planet. That's one of your best natural resources. Let's talk to that as well. So let me ask you, when you guys, the way I grew up, it's obviously hip hop has always been generational. So things that I may like, my forefathers didn't like we see now when it comes to rap and other elements of the culture. Does it bother you? This has always been a problem, even from the early days, that, the MCs, the rappers, could get global recognition, make millions of dollars, and now DJs are making, well into the millions of dollars, Shit, even graph writers who kind of came into the mainstream, they can make millions of dollars. Do you feel like the world doesn't pay enough attention to b-boy culture, or are b-boys not even concerned about that no more?
No, it's a really big issue that's going on in the community right now. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we have people like UDEF, Pro Breaking Tour, and Red Bull trying to do things in order to up the quality of the pay scale for b-boys, because even one of the most skilled dancers in the world right now, I struggle just living off of their craft. And it's sad to say, but we've sort of been on the back burner with regard to some of the other hip hop elements. And part of it has to do with ourselves, just because like over the years, like the community worldwide hasn't really been united, and so it's really gonna take a global effort for like all the head people to like come together, which is starting to like happen now. You know, it's sort of been like the issue of like my day, like coming up for sure. When I was first coming up though, like you would go to like the biggest event and have like a $500 first place prize. You know, nowadays, like we have events like the Silverback Open where it's like 10 G's. And even that, it's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but it's a huge improvement, you know, compared to what we've been getting. So like slowly but surely, like we're getting there. The other thing is like with the b-boy culture is that a lot of people are scared to take it to that level because they're scared that we might lose the essence of like the rawness of like what b-boying is if we take it to that level. And so that's sort of been holding us back. I'm of the opinion that it's only going to make us better, because even if you look like skateboarding, for example, it's like commercialized very heavily, but the rawness is still there, like anyway, you know what I'm saying? And people like me, you know, are always going to keep that alive, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always going to like a really big thing about me besides competing is just like teaching the youth as well. You know, I've traveled around the world, especially like this year, just talking about the importance of like how b-boying spreads to like other parts of like your life, like as well too, you know what I'm saying? So like, and I compete like on an international level, you know what I'm saying? So the rawness is always going to be there, the realness is always going to be there, but there's a couple of different components as to like what's going to take us to that level where we're actually just like living off of what we do, like with the dance, because everybody has side hustles, you know what I'm saying?
Very well said, man. Give him a round of applause back in New York, man. I appreciate
Nice.
that,
Sway, I have a question.
yeah, Tracy G has a question.
Yeah, I'm
Go
wondering when it comes to like the competitiveness, do you guys ever, have you experienced like some type of straight up sabotage or someone just trying to like put water on the stage, you know, twist your ankle, something?
DQ.
Actually, at the last cipher, the DC cipher, the floor was extra slippery. Like there was barely any AC, and there was like over like 600 people, I believe.
Wow.
So it was like mad heat, and then just like the perspiration on the floor, it just wouldn't go away. Like we tried to wipe it up, it just wouldn't go away. And then plus all the heat from the bodies and the sweat was just literally like the worst thing ever.
That's sexy.
So like,
No one tried to sabotage.
That
Okay.
was
it wasn't on
deliberate.
purpose. It wasn't on purpose. Yeah, it was just technicalities.
Okay.
technicalities.
Gotcha.
All right, I want to come back. I got one or two more questions. A point to make to Frankie. Well, let me just say it now. I think a part of that too. I remember when Ronald Reagan. This was probably before some of you guys, you know. But I remember as a kid, Ronald Reagan, and I think his inauguration, he had breakdancers come out on stage. That was in 80-something, you know, and a lot of people felt in that era that was the time that, you know, it started losing its authenticity and integrity. People felt like that exposure hurt the culture, purists.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, the thing is like at that time, that's when b-boying was basically first getting on like that worldwide platform. Like it was a fad at the time, so it was being exploited. You know, like a lot of the people who were on the forefront, like at that time, weren't really educated as to like how to handle their business, like on a professional level. You know what I'm saying? So the president asks you to perform at his inaugural, like hell yeah, like let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know necessarily like the consequences that will come from like signing contracts with like these big type of companies that are just like take advantage of you, not necessarily like looking out for you, you know. So the thing is, it's like once like the market became oversaturated, like with b-boying, and they didn't want any more of it. Like that sort of like put at least the United States into the quote unquote like dark era, where like a lot of people weren't doing it anymore, and then people like in Europe kept it alive, like during that point. You know what I'm saying?
Frank, he giving game right there.
Yeah, word up. So big up to Europe for like
Europe
keeping it up alive like during that time. But we basically got exploited, taken advantage of, you know, and then it sort of just like started resurging again, like afterwards, like late 90s or so, 2000s, it started coming back and everything.
Yeah, when we did the movie Battle of the Year, and I was seeing all these different countries compete, man, it damn near brought me to tears.
It's international.
Yeah, them boys was kicking ass too. Yo, when I go to Maui, can I hook up? Can I eat with your family? Some, you know.
For sure, man.
All right.
Yeah, come with an appetite.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you're ready.
Okay, Hawaii got some serious b-boys, all right.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah?
I feel like definitely underrated. I feel like most people don't typically look up Hawaii b-boys in general,
Yeah.
or go searching for them.
Who taught you?
My brother actually, B-Boy Ruckus, he was actually part of Rocksteady Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got you into it.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, look, y'all going to hang out, right? Let's give these guys a round of applause.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Megan Batoon is here. I know her from Step Up Revolution because she's co-starred in that movie with a good friend of mine, Ryan. You know Ryan Guzman?
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to talk with her next, and she's going to be our social reporter for the competition tomorrow.
Dope.
Plus, she could probably outdance a couple of these dudes behind the table, so maybe we get a circle going. We'll see what's happening. Sway in the morning, Shade 405.